Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Lessons in Filmmaking. Thanks for dropping by the channel today. Today I wanted to talk about something that I think a lot of indie filmmakers will find very valuable and that we can all really relate to. Today I want to talk about film festivals, and not just film festivals broadly. I want to talk about how to market yourself and how to market your film to be able to get into and attend film festivals, and then what to do when you have that opportunity. So I've been pretty fortunate to be able to attend a lot of film festivals, to get into a few film festivals, and even to win some awards. So if you're here looking to get some answers about what it's like to be at Sundance or any of these bigwig festivals, this is not the place for you. I have not really attended those festivals. I haven't really had the opportunity to screen at any of those festivals. Most of what I'm going to be talking about applies to some of the smaller regional festivals, but festivals that you can still really get something out of. Okay, so today I have 5 things to think about when you are navigating this world of film festivals. Okay, number 1. Be clear about what your project is. Be clear about the intention of the project. Where do you want the project to end up? What do you want the project to say? And this doesn't have to be anything deep or meaningful. You can make a film that's about friendship, and you might find some great festivals willing to program your work. You can make a film that is meant to make people laugh, in which case maybe you pick some comedy film festivals. Or maybe there's a social change aspect to whatever the work is. Whatever it is, it's gonna help you pick out applicable festivals. Now within this, once you know what your project is, once you know the intention, it's up to you to really build out a strong Film Freeway page. So for anyone that doesn't know, Film Freeway is the mass portal that you use to submit to a lot of film festivals. But when you create a strong Film Freeway page for your project, you're putting yourself in good standing to be programmed at certain festivals. So really think about this. Pick good stills to include. Get a professional headshot. That's very important. You shouldn't have your Film Freeway page just be a selfie of you, outside with your dog. You want to present professionally. Write a really strong director's statement about your film. This ties right back into the intention. So include your intention within your director's statement. Make a poster for your film. So recruit your best graphic designer friend to make you something really good. That's what I do, and it's worked out well. And cut a trailer for your film. Even if it's a 2-minute film, cut a 20-second trailer. It just shows that you're going that extra mile, you're taking that extra step to show that you really believe in your project. Ultimately, what you want out of a strong Film Freeway project page is you just want to show that you are a serious maker, that you take this craft seriously and that you take this career seriously. Okay, number 2, develop a social media following for your work. Now this could be one solo Instagram page for your feature film or short film or documentary or whatever, or this could be a company profile where people are following along with what you're up to. Either way, if you have a social media presence and you can show a festival that, hey, I have this social media presence, then you're gonna put yourself in really good standing, because festivals rely on ticket sales, they rely on butts in seats, they rely on people. So if you can present your work to a festival and be able to say, look at this following we have, I bet we could get some people to come out and see the film. That's ultimately only going to be a good thing. And maybe when you're thinking about your following, your social media presence for your film, then you can put that in the cover letter that you then write to the festival. Anything like that is really just going to make it easier for a festival to decide, okay, maybe we program this film. The unfortunate thing about film festivals is it's not always about how good the work is. That's important, and you should make a good film. Yes, that is not one of my points today, because there's a little bit of extra, there's a little bit of extra stuff, extra marketing, extra politics that goes into film festivals. Okay, number 3 is create a financial plan. What I mean by this is that festivals are expensive. every festival costs money to submit to, and then if you get into the festival, it costs money to go. So make a spreadsheet, include all of the festival's deadlines and each fee for each deadline. Pick out the ones that are more important to you, the festivals that you would really like to go to, and prioritize those. And then if you do get into a festival, create a financial plan to be able to attend the festival. You're gonna be paying for this stuff out of pocket. So set some money aside. If you're planning on some kind of festival venture, you should save up a little bit to be able to actually be a part of the experience. Okay, so number 4 is pretty simple. Go to film festivals. Now this really applies if you get into a film festival. Yes, of course you should go to the film festival. But also if you don't get into a film festival, especially if it's local, you should still go to that film festival. A lot of times I see filmmakers get upset when they don't get into certain film festivals, and so they sort of just write off the experience as a whole. Now to me that's a very unproductive thing to do. So swallow your pride and go to film festivals, watch other people's work, see as many short films as you can, talk to people, champion their work. It's only gonna come back to you in some way. I've even gone to film festivals just as an attendee, and I've been invited to the private filmmaker networking groups just because I, as a filmmaker myself, am there to support. And whether you do get into a film festival or don't get into a film festival, yes, you should go, but don't treat the experience as a time to look for your next investor. I think a lot of people do that, and oftentimes that's not exactly what happens at film festivals, especially the smaller ones. Now maybe it will happen, that's certainly a possibility, but don't go to film festivals expecting that to happen. Just meet people, make yourself known. You know, connections is a long game. Okay, number 5 is mostly if you don't get into the film festival, but also sometimes if you do, ask for feedback. So something I did on my last stint with paying a bunch of money to try and get into some film festivals was every festival I didn't get into, I found an email, usually the festival director if I could, and I reached out asking directly for feedback about my film. Often your film is going through a very well-structured curation process, involving lots of different people seeing your work and scoring your work. So a lot of times if you just ask nicely, if you're just looking to hear some feedback and grow in your work, they'll send you your scores. And then if you're good at taking constructive criticism, you can read your scores and you can say, oh, yeah, I agree with that. Oh, I don't agree with that. Whatever it is, you'll get something out of it. So really, to me, this is just a practice in being humble. This is getting rid of your ego and saying, hey, I want to be better. Can you tell me how I can be better? So that's it. Those are my 5 things. Festivals are awesome. I love film festivals. I love going to film festivals. I myself have even put on some screening events, not quite a film festival, but close enough. And it's just always endless fun. Now, that said, film festivals are not always the way to go. Sometimes going directly online fits better, or whatever other methods of distribution and getting eyes on your work you can come up with. There's lots of ways. So festivals are not the end-all be-all. So I hope this helps in some way. I wish you all luck in getting out there and marketing your films. And tell me what you think. What kind of experiences have you had at film festivals? What do you think about film festivals? Let's talk about it. Okay, friends, that's all I got for you today. And I'll see you next time in the next episode of Lessons in Filmmaking. All right, y'all. Peace and love. I'll see you later.